My mother-in-law was secretly putting something in my prenatal vitamins, and when I confronted her, she said she was protecting her son from having a child with me. I should have seen the signs earlier. But when you're newly married and trying to build a relationship with your husband's family, you give people the benefit of the doubt. You ignore the small cruelties. You tell yourself you're being paranoid. I was wrong. It started 6 months into my pregnancy with strange symptoms my doctor couldn't explain. Dizziness. Nausea beyond normal morning sickness. Episodes where my heart would race for no reason. My OB ran tests, found nothing alarming, and suggested it might be stress. Maybe you should spend less time worrying and more time resting, my mother-in-law, Patricia, said sweetly when I mentioned it at Sunday dinner. You know, stress isn't good for the baby. She'd been staying with us for 3 weeks by then, claiming she wanted to help prepare for her first grandchild. My husband Michael thought it was wonderful. I felt suffocated. Patricia organized the nursery without asking my opinion. She threw out my pregnancy books and replaced them with ones she'd used. She meal prepped every Sunday, insisting I needed proper nutrition, and personally brought me my prenatal vitamins each morning with a glass of orange juice. You're so lucky to have her, Michael said when I tried to express my discomfort. My mom just wants to be involved. Then came the morning I dropped my vitamin bottle. Pills scattered across the bathroom floor, and I noticed something odd. They looked different. Slightly larger. Different shade. I picked one up and compared it to the bottle label. The pill in my hand didn't match. My stomach dropped. I gathered several pills and took them to a pharmacist friend, Sarah, asking her to tell me what they actually were. Where did you get these? She asked after testing them. What are they? It's a combination of herbal supplements. High doses. Some of these can cause complications in pregnancy, dizziness, nausea, increased heart rate. Emma, these could be dangerous. Where did you get them? I couldn't answer. My mind was racing through the past 3 weeks. Patricia bringing me my vitamins every morning. Patricia in the kitchen alone. Patricia with access to everything. I went home and checked my vitamin bottle in the medicine cabinet. Then I checked the backup bottle in my nightstand, the one only I knew about. The nightstand bottle was fine. Original vitamins, exactly as prescribed. The bottle in the medicine cabinet, the one Patricia could access, had been tampered with. I set up my phone to record the next morning, hiding it on the bathroom shelf. I pretended to take my shower while Patricia came in to tidy up. Through the camera, I watched her open my medicine cabinet, take out my vitamin bottle, and swap several pills with ones from a small container in her pocket. I had the evidence. But I needed to understand why. That evening, I confronted her while Michael was still at work. I showed her the video on my phone. Patricia's face didn't register surprise or guilt. Instead, she looked almost relieved, like she'd been waiting to explain. You don't understand, she said calmly. I'm protecting my son. Protecting him? You're poisoning me. Not poisoning. Just preventing. She sat down at the kitchen table like we were discussing meal plans. You're not right for Michael. I knew it from the beginning. You come from nothing, no family money, no connections. You trapped him with this pregnancy. I didn't trap anyone. Michael wanted this baby. Michael doesn't know what he wants. He's always been too trusting, too soft. Her voice hardened. If you lose this baby naturally, he'll see clearly. He'll realize you're not strong enough to give him the family he deserves. You'll divorce, and he can start over with someone appropriate. The casual cruelty of it took my breath away. She'd been systematically trying to cause a miscarriage. You're insane. I'm a mother. When you have children, you'll understand. Although, she glanced at my stomach, that's looking less likely now, isn't it? I called Michael immediately. He came home to find me with packed bags and his mother sitting calmly at the kitchen table. What's going on? He asked, confused. I showed him the video. Explained the pills. His face went from confusion to disbelief to horror. Mom, tell me this isn't true. Patricia looked at her son with complete certainty. I did what any mother would do. That woman is wrong for you. Wrong family, wrong background, wrong everything. I was giving you a way out. A way out? Michael's voice cracked. You tried to hurt my wife. My baby. I tried to save you from a mistake. That's when I saw my husband truly see his mother for the first time. Not as the devoted parent he'd idealized, but as she really was. Get out, he said quietly. Michael. Get out. His shout echoed through the house. Get out of my house. Get away from my wife. If you ever come near my family again, I'm calling the police. Patricia stood, gathering her purse with shaking hands. At the door, she turned back. You'll regret this. Both of you. When this marriage falls apart, and it will, don't come crying to me. We won't, I said. After she left, Michael held me while I cried. I'm so sorry, he kept saying. I should have listened. I should have protected you. We filed a police report that night. The officers took my statement, the video evidence, the pills. They said it was difficult to prosecute, proving intent was complicated, and Patricia could claim she thought she was helping with herbal remedies. But I didn't care about prosecution. I cared about protection. We got a restraining order. Changed our locks. I switched doctors to one Patricia didn't know. Michael blocked her number. His sister Karen called, furious that we were tearing the family apart over a misunderstanding. A misunderstanding? Michael asked coldly. She tried to cause a miscarriage. That's attempted murder. Karen stopped calling. The rest of my pregnancy was quiet. Peaceful, even. Without Patricia's help, my symptoms disappeared. My doctor was amazed at how much better I felt. Our daughter was born healthy and perfect. Michael cried when he held her. She'll never know her grandmother, he said sadly. She'll know the grandmother who loves her, I replied, thinking of my own mother, who'd flown in to support us. That's all she needs. 6 months later, Patricia showed up unannounced. Michael answered the door with our daughter in his arms. Please, Patricia begged. I just want to meet my granddaughter. I made a mistake. I was confused. You weren't confused, Michael said. You knew exactly what you were doing. You tried to hurt the two people I love most in the world. I'm your mother. You stopped being my mother the moment you put my wife and child in danger. He started closing the door. We're done. Don't come back. As we watched her drive away, I felt my husband's hand find mine. Are you okay? I asked. I will be. He looked down at our daughter, sleeping peacefully. We will be. It's been 3 years now. Patricia sends cards on birthdays and holidays, we throw them away unopened. Michael's sister eventually apologized and asked to meet her niece. We allowed supervised visits, with strict boundaries. My daughter is thriving. Happy, healthy, loved. She'll grow up knowing her worth isn't determined by family money or social status. She'll know that sometimes protecting your family means cutting out the poison, even when it's wrapped in a mother's smile. Patricia tried to sabotage my pregnancy to protect her son. Instead, she lost him forever. And we learned that family isn't just about blood, it's about who shows up, who protects, who loves without conditions. We built our own family. And it's stronger than she ever could have broken.